It is day 12 of our 12 days of fun, and today we are going to be doing another Becca experiment where we will be making a gingerbread house card. And so hopefully this will work the way I think it will in my head. I did kind of try it out, so yeah, this will be fun. Okay, and the best deals yet are today. All right, so the first thing you want to do is find, I know we don't have a bronze shimmer, don't yell at me. Bronze shimmer has sold out. They stopped making it. The company we mill our paper from, our paper mill, doesn't make the bronze shimmer anymore. They ran out of a lot. So, hoping we will get something soon because we need a tan. But if you do have any bronze shimmer, this was just a scrap I had. You can also use gold shimmer would work. Or there's a tan color in the Christmas charm paper. It's like a stripe pattern. That'd be cute. So this is going to become our gingerbread house. So you just want something in this kind of color palette. Anyway, okay. Oh, brown shimmer would also work if you wanted a darker gingerbread house. Okay, so you want to cut it down to 5.5 by 4. And you're going, but a card is 5.5 by 4.25. Well, that's okay. We have a reason. Okay, so 5.5 by 4 is the size you want. I already cut that because it just happened to be almost exactly the size I needed anyway with my scraps. The next thing you're going to do, so I'm going to set that to the side, is you want a piece of white shimmer. And you're going to need your scallop blade. I'm just go ahead and tell you real quick what you need. You need one blank card. You need a piece of white shimmer. You need your trimmer, of course. You need the smallest circle red blade. You need a pencil. And, of course, you need your ever-loving, tried and true, repositionable tape. Okay, so you will also want some embellishments and stuff like that, but we're not actually going to decorate it. I'm going to let you guys do that on your own because that's the fun of it. I will be using, let's see if I can pick this up. These little gems were just some leftovers I had from a pack, probably a pack of cards. Got a little glitter in them. That's going to become a door handle on my little house. So I will show you that later. All right, so here we go. We are going to replace, we're going to move this out of the way first. We're going to replace our blade with the scallop blade. And depending on which way you cut, so I cut with the ruler at the bottom, where it opens at the bottom. It's upside down, but I can read it better. A lot of people like it at the top. So it doesn't matter which way you do it. You just want to make sure that when you put it in, that the flower is pointing towards the short side of your trimmer. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. The flower that way. Or if your paper's upside down, your trimmer's upside down. To me, it's upside down. You just want to make sure that your short side has the flower pointing towards it. Okay? So flower towards the short side. All right. And then what you want to do is you want to put your white shimmer in here. And I put on here under a 1/2 inch by 12 because I don't really know what number this is. So if you look at your trimmer, there's I just call this the second cut line on your replacement match strip. This is a 1/4 inch. This white barrier here, this white line, is under 1/2 inch and over 1/4. I don't know what it is. So that's where we want to put it though, where that little bump is. Let me get closer so you can see that. This little bump on the side of your trimmer. Okay. On the side, I've got this going the way I want it, and then I'm just going to cut all the way down. And hopefully I did that deep enough. I might have to do this again. Let's see. Nope, didn't do it strong enough. Okay. It's really hard to do this on an angle. Okay, I know I say that every day. So what you're going to end up with a piece that looks like this. You're going to be using this some more, so what I actually want to do is take this out, put my straight blade back in, and just cut a piece that's wide enough to cut off that little wispy at the bottom. All right, so move that out of the way. Now we're going to play with our trimmer a little bit more. We're going, if you've ever done welded corners, we're going to show you how to do that kind of with a house. So what you want to do, and in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to make a piece that goes here. This is a 4-inch piece of paper, right? So I want my house point to come to the center. So that would be at 2 inches. So as long as whatever you cut here is wider than, say, 2.5, you're probably going to be good. I personally give myself 3 inches because I find that easier to cut. Let me see. All right, I need to move some stuff up because I cannot shut my trimmer, right? All right, so you see this diagonal line. If you're looking at your trimmer the way mine is with the short side to the left, you want to put this paper at 3 inches. So that's this 3-inch line. And you want the straight side against the, let me turn it a little bit more so you can see. With the straight side against that 45-degree line there. So, and the point on the 3-inch mark. Okay, if you're doing it the opposite, where your short side's on the right, you would want it to be under the line, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. And you want to cut there, okay? So this is going to be piece number 1 of your mitered corner. Mitered, that's the word I was looking for earlier. I said welded. Okay. This, if you were to look at this, that doesn't work, right? So I'm going to come back from the other straight end and do exactly the same thing. And we will use that center piece later, but let me just show you. So if I put this at 3 and I do it like this, if my trimmer is actually where the short side is to the right, yours would look like this, okay? So you would put it at the 3-inch mark, you'd have your straight line up against that edge, and you would put your hand there, and you would then cut a straight line, okay? So this little piece here, we will save this because we can use that for something else. But now you have 2 mitered corners, and we're going to put those to the side. All right, we can actually put our trimmer away. Actually, no, we can't. We have to do one more thing. Let's go ahead and do that part now. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is actually cut my circle for my door. And kind of like we did the other day for the igloo, we're going to make a door. And I'm just going to pull my scraps out of my white shimmer. And all you want to do is you want to use the smallest circle inside red blade. And remember how we kind of lined it up on here before? Hold on, this is really hard to do with this in the way. All right, I don't know if you can see this, but on the bottom, there are 4 little footrests that are like this oval shape. I kind of use that as my guide. So let me just show you what I do. This time we're using the inside instead of the outside like we did for the bigger igloo. And I know I want my door to be about this tall. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make those 2 lines kind of, I'm just eyeballing it across. And I want to cut from one to the other, so like this. So I want to start at the edge of that oval. I'm going to put those little feet marks there. And I want to cut to the other oval. Boom, about there. So now I have this kind of shape. And that's okay if it's not perfect because we're making a door, right? So we're done with that. And I'm actually going to move that out of the way. And then what we're going to do is just like we did the other day, we're going to cut our piece like this. Let's see. This is where our wonderful sight lines come in very handy. I use my sight line first, and I come to the left of that edge, and I look to see if it's going to cut right there, and yes, it will. So I'm going to come up this way and chop there, and then I'm going to scoot this down and do the exact same thing to the right side of the circle line. And again, let me just look there. Okay, and I cut there. And now I have a door. Okay, so this is all extra. Put that away. I can use that later if I want to make more pieces. Now we are done with our trimmer for now, so we can put that to the side. And we're going to work on making our gingerbread house. So let me straighten all this back up. All right, so I actually prefer creating on the piece before I put it onto the card. But there's one important thing we need to do. Ouch. So let me just show you. You want to take your pencil and you want to find the center of your lines. So if I were to go all the way to 0 here, find the 2-inch mark, and I want to put like just a dot with my pencil. And now I want to take those 2 mitered pieces, put lots of repo tape on the back. That's all right. And you're going to have more than you need, which is okay because it'll make sense in a minute. All right. So I just put it so, let's see if I can do this where you can see it. I want to make kind of a straight line right here. So if I set this there, kind of look and continue that straight line from there. I'm just eyeballing it. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? And then when I go to do this side, it'll work better because it's already a straight line. And I just match it up. All right, so there's my gingerbread house top. So now we have a top. All right, I didn't say microtip scissors, I forgot, sorry. But what I kind of do then is I take the next edge. So here would be this loop here. And I kind of scoop it off there like that. Just a little fussy cut. And I'm going to do, this is harder for me with my lefty side. It was a lot easier. Let's see. So it'll be this one. Let's see if I can do it. I'm always there. Okay. So kind of like that. And when you go to put it on here, if it sticks out more than you want it to, like if you don't think that'll fit inside of a card, you can go back and shorten it a bit. So you can go back and do this one. Actually would work as well. It's a little bit closer to the vest there. That would probably work better. And same with this side. It's a good thing I didn't put all my glue down yet. I will go back and fix stuff. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. There we go. That was crooked. All right, that's much better. All right, so we actually are cutting off some of it, but you know that's not a whole inch, right? So angles are, math, whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to stick that down. So that's a little better. That will still fit on the card, I think, mostly. And if it sticks off a tiny bit, that is okay, because it won't matter. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is put my door on. And let's see, which side do I like better? I really love it. Okay. And then I'm going to put my door, kind of do that same thing again, find my center. There's my 2-inch line and just kind of eyeball it. It's about halfway. Okay. And I won't put this piece on until after I've finished what I do here. So now that I've got my base on, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to put adhesive here, but I am going to put adhesive everywhere else. So I'm going to put my adhesive all over the back. And you may want to go with stronger adhesive. I mean, it should stay. It's cold enough outside. I feel like it probably will when if you go to mail this card. So let me just stick that down like that. All right, now this is the part that's going to be tricky because it's going to take a lot of strength. So you can do this with scissors, but I don't want to ruin a good thing. So because I don't cut straight ever, I'm actually going to take this, I know what, and I'm going to cut it off here. So I'm making it into an actual gingerbread shaped card. Gingerbread house shaped card. So I'm going to take my eyeball thing. Okay, let's see if I can do this here. I gotta get closer because otherwise it's gonna wobble too much. And you want to go back a couple times. So that's bonus. Woohoo! Now you can make something fun with that. And then over here, you want to do the same thing. And let's see here. Is it still on there? And you want to just eyeball it, make sure that's straight, because it's not currently straight. Okay. There we go. All right. And if it's a little off, hey, that's okay. Guess what? I used Repo tape, so I can do one of two things. I can either scoot this up a little bit. What? No. Which is the best way to do it? Or I can use my microchip scissors and cut it a little bit. But I don't think I need to do that. I have it perfectly in hand here. There. So now I've got my little gingerbread shaped card. Gingerbread house. And you might get little bits like that. Just pop them off. All right. So then you just continue decorating your card however you like. You could do a little door handle like this. Whoops. If you have some stickers. Oh, I have some stickers. Hang on. Hang tight. Okay, I'm almost done. Let me pull my bits out. I bet it's this one. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Sweet. I have some stickers, so let me just pull those out, see what we have here. You know you have projects and you have leftover bits after you've cut stuff off. I've got some of those. Ooh, I even have some. If you want to go really old school, I've even got some of these. Remember these guys? Okay. So I can then go and decorate this card. I can turn peppermint sticks into windows. And oh, look, I have peppermint sticks. So yeah, peppermint stick window. Here we go. Peppermint piece. Let's do it. Put a piece there. I can add, let's see, what else do we have? There's lots of snowflakes. I can take that piece, remember this piece? And I can make the house even more. So take, just like you would do with the regular gingerbread house, you can go make stuff. The other thing you can do with this is you can cut another strip and you can start adding snow to the bottom. That would be fun. Oh, here we go. I can do, well, they're all one piece. I can do these candy canes. Put one on each side of the door, like they're part of the house decorations. Like that. So yeah, I can do all kinds of stuff with this. And then I can even take it and go like, oh, look at that. There's a door right there. I could have done that. That would have been fun. Okay. And then I can put my sentiment on the inside. Don't forget to decorate the inside because that's always part of the fun, right? Like, let's see. The magic of Christmas, making spirits bright. A gift for you. That's a good one. Christmas love, Christmas cheer. Farm fresh Christmas trees. So you could turn this into anything, really. Yeah. So that's just a start, but you get the idea, and then you have this fun little card. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So, and it fits in a regular envelope because we made it the size of a regular card. In fact, let me just double check because I don't want to lie to you. Boom. Shakalaka card. Anyway, so I like to do that. I also like to kind of like use these on the outside of the card to make more fun. So it's not too late to make fun and joy happen and have have a Merry Christmas. I hope you will enjoy things and have some fun making and creating and just having a good time. So your special for today, I've saved the best for last. If you purchase the trimmer bundle, which is the trimmer with all of the available blades, I will give you a replacement mat strip for free. So you get about 2,000 cuts, about 500 per side with these strips. So when I get to number 4 is when I usually replace it. But I always keep one in the back. That's your first offer. Your second offer is if you purchase the circle set, the oval set, and the gemstone set from the custom cutting system, and all 3 color blades, I will give you a 13-inch mat for free. So that's your other deal. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I can't wait to see what you create this Christmas. And again, don't forget, you get extra tickets into the open house if you put things in here. And the holiday deals are still going on, so you have some time to shop. So I will see you soon. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I love you guys. Bye.